After a little bit of analysis, we realised that our contact rates were very low. TrackBack really assisted us to then start understanding what was happening with our contact rates.
TrackBack is a means of using a code that overlays a telephone number. So for example, if we have a list of cold data and we want to give that to our dealers for them to follow up, rather than give them the telephone number, we will give them a code that they then dial. It's really easy, it's never any longer than a telephone number, but when they dial it, we can monitor the response, know that they've called them, and also know what the outcome of the call was.
I think that in some dealers, the awareness wasn't there that the contact rates were so low. So it opens the door to have some dialogue with them on performance and essentially assist.
This system called Lead It, where we get a lead through from Vauxhall, which gives us a unique telephone number on there, where the salesman ring up, so can prove to the manufacturer that the salesman are ringing them within the hour, which is obviously the time we have to get to. It's just a dead easy system and great to use, really.
It's a very integrated system for us now. It's time saving for the dealership. With some of our other manufacturers, we have to do it on a manual basis. It's very simple. We're given a program number that we just key into the phone, and that starts the process.
So at the end of the call, the salesman needs to include the feedback, which obviously goes straight onto their live system, so it's updated straight away. So if I need to go in and check if a call's been made or what the feedback is, I can do it instantly.
And also for the manufacturer to see sometimes that perhaps the contacts that they give us aren't quite as good as they think they are.
At the beginning of the programme, the average response time for dealers to get back to customers was about 50% within 4 days, and we're now at about 90% within a day. I think we've still got some progress to be made. It's a massive, massive improvement.
We really use it to look at whether or not the results of a campaign are strong in certain areas, whether or not that strength of response from the customer can be attributed to whether or not the dealer has then followed it up. The system is incredibly easy to use, and it gives good visibility and transparency as well.
In this digital world which we live in now, most of our inquiries go through our internet site. And I think it's fair to assume that consumers are probably inquiring about more than one car brand at the same time. So actually getting back to the customer as soon as possible and as positively as possible, sort of hand in glove in terms of importance, really.